Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Kelvin here. Recently, I was looking at funny monkey videos when I saw this news article by AsiaOne. Save up to 15k a year. Singaporean shares how he does it in viral post. Naturally, as a guy who likes to save money myself, this was my reaction. Yare does it. So, in this video, I'll be looking through his spending habits and maybe tell you how I'm going to improve on his tips. Alright, let's not waste any time and let's start right now. By the way, I managed to take out the original Facebook post because the news article was a little lengthy. Anyway, he starts off by saying, they say that your spending habits are huge contributing factors which makes you wealthy. This is very true. Your spending habits are a huge contributing factor to what makes you rich. Personally, I think that is the biggest factor that will determine whether you'll be rich or not. In fact, I would say how much you can save is even more important than having a high income. So let's say, you have a friend, his name is Xiaoming. He is a well-paid engineer and he earns 100k a year. But then he spends it all on expensive food, nice clothes, takes Grab all the time, and at the end of the year, he's left with just 5k. But then you have another friend, Xiaohua. He works as a Grab food delivery person and he earns maybe 40k a year. His pay is definitely lesser than the engineer Xiaoming, right? But you can be sure that his leg masters are huge. Now, Xiaohua is super frugal. He eats normal food most of the time and doesn't anyhow buy clothes and tries to save as much as he can. At the end of the year, he is left with 15k. In the end, even though engineer Xiaoming earns more than Grab Xiaohua, but because Xiaohua saves more money, Xiaohua is actually richer than Xiaoming. So, moral of the story is, if you have a low pay, it doesn't really matter. What matters is you save as much as you can. Got it? I started a campaign to go through my expenses and I realized that I'm able to save at least $10,000 a year on top of my usual savings. These are my findings. It's especially good if you and your partner have the same financial habits. You can do fun stuff like see who can save more money, who can find the best deals, and so on. But if you and your partner have different spending habits, like for example, if you are trying to save and he or she is a person who likes to spend money, let's just say that you will have a bad time. On weekdays, I budgeted $5 for every meal instead of $10. This is especially easier when I stop ordering drinks or sides or upsizing my meals. $5 for every meal is more than enough to eat full. I don't really know how you can hit $10 every meal. You will literally have to order like 5 fishes at the Cai Fan store to even hit $10. Yes, the Cai Fan auntie will treat you like a king and call you 帅哥, but you will be a poor 帅哥. Second, you don't need to order drinks every single meal. A drink can easily cost $3 or more. You know what I do? I just bring my own water bottle around and just drink my own water. Wait Right, as I was saying, just bring your own water when you go out to eat and you will save well over $1,000 every year. True story. Daily savings, $15. Oh, he's eating out for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I'm fine with eating out for lunch and dinner. I don't know about you, but I think it's such a waste of money to eat out every breakfast. Every once in a while is fine, but every day is overdoing it. You can just buy gardenia bread which costs $2.50 for 10 slices, buy jam for $4, then you just buy Milo for like $9. It will easily last you 1 month plus. And best of all, the more Milo you drink, the higher chance you have of becoming a champion. Milo say one add these 3 up, it will cost you like $1 every meal. Yes, sure, that $1 is more atas than Graham's 20-cent iced coffee. But hey, you get more nutrition. Coffee bubble tea, $1.50 instead of $7.50 from Starbucks Koi. I will first say upfront that it's good that he's not drinking from Starbucks and Koi all the time. The stuff there are really overpriced. I would rather drink Milo, which tastes better, and be a champion instead. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to buy $1.50 worth of coffee or bubble tea every day. First, if you need coffee and don't have the time to make coffee, just get those instant coffee like this Nescafe 3-in-1 for $6.15. Every coffee will only cost you 20 cents instead of $1.50. Second, you might have an addiction problem if you really need to drink bubble tea every day. On weekends, Netflix $16 per month instead of movies $13.50 per ticket times 2. Netflix at $16? That's way too expensive. I know most of you know this trick already. But for those who doesn't know, you can sign up for Netflix Premium, then share the account with 3 other friends or family. What if you don't have friends or family? Then you can join my Discord group where we chat about investing and cryptos all day long, link in description below. Anyway, when you share your Netflix account, you will only need to pay $5 instead of $16. Personally, I don't watch Netflix. I normally just go to YouTube and watch myself. Just kidding, there are really lots of good channels on YouTube. Recently, I'm watching this Chinese couple, Lao Gao and his wife, who talks about aliens and conspiracy stuff. Or this guy, Johnny Harris, he's a journalist and likes to talk about very interesting stuff happening all around the world. Do check them out. Cooking at home, $20 on average instead of dining out at restaurants and cafes. $150 for 2 people. That's a really good habit to have. Me and my wife would normally cook at home too. Here's something I realized a while ago. Groceries from wet markets generally cost lesser from groceries at supermarkets. Plus, they are fresher and have a bigger portion. And the sellers are really friendly and will give you discounts every now and then. The only downside is that you have to wake up at 6 AM to get the freshest stuff before all the aunties and uncles snatch them out. Miscellaneous, using public transport instead of going on Grab and Gojek. Yup, he got it right. Use the public transport as much as possible. Your bank account is going to cry if you are taking Grab like nobody business. I will only take Grab if I'm in a rush or if there's no choice. But otherwise, public transport all the way. Here's a pro tip. Stop using EasyLink to tap in, tap out. Get a credit card and use it instead. First, you will save so much time you no longer need to top up every few days. Second, if you lose your credit card, you can just cancel it and get a replacement. But if you lose your EasyLink card and you tell the customer service, they will say this, GG easy lor. Just kidding, they won't say that. But if you lose your EasyLink card, you lose all your money in it. But if you lose your credit card, it's not such a big deal. Third, and most importantly, you get those sweet cashbacks just by taking public transport. If you need help deciding which credit card to use, I've made a video recommending some of the cards which I think are good. Link up here and down below. Next, buying your own food instead of resorting to deliveries. It's really tempting to be lazy and just order food delivery. But if you're mostly free, just buy the food yourself. Don't be a lazy bum, yeah? Next, this is on top of reviewing my bills, unused subscriptions, insurance, and club lifestyle memberships. First off, your bills. Recently, I realized that I don't need a lot of data, so I just changed my phone plan from Singtel SIM-only plan, which costs $30, to My Republic Lite, which costs only $10. It's only 6 GB, but it's more than enough for me. Second, I don't know how you can have unused subscriptions and not realize it. It's not like stocks where you can buy and hoarder. But yeah, do stop it if you no longer need it. Third, review your insurance. You will easily save a few $100s every year and possibly get an even better coverage just by reviewing it. This topic is too big for me to talk here, but I made a video explaining about insurance. Talk 10 minutes until my saliva also dry. So do check it out if you are interested. Fourth, club lifestyle membership. This one okay lah, if you have it, it means that you can really afford it. And to appease people who likes to tell me, live a little. Sure, here's our live a little guys. On this day particularly, we even spend a 4-digit sum without feeling guilty at all. I don't know about you, but whenever I spend 2 digits or more, even if it's necessary stuff like a fridge or washing machine, I will still feel guilty too. And a lot of heartache. All in all, I think his strategies are really good. As you can see, to save 15k is not really that hard. In fact, if you want to achieve financial independence and retire early, you would really need to aim higher than this. Try to save at least 50% of your income. On the flip side, yes, you can be like me, who will optimize every single expense, don't anyhow buy stuff, and save even more money here and there. But I feel that throughout all this, it's really important that you feel comfortable while saving money. Save on stuff that you can save and be smart about it, right? Like getting a credit card to earn cashbacks or shop for clothes during sale. But at the same time, don't go overboard, like order Cai Fan with only Fan or Kopi Peng with only Peng. You will feel miserable if you don't enjoy the journey. And that's all for today. Let me know what you think. Are there any better ways to save money? Like, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday and sometimes Friday.